Alright, hello everybody, welcome. My name is Epic, and we're going to be playing some medieval Dynasty. I'm going to start a new game in the Oxbow. I'm going to do co-op because I might have some people joining later. We're going to customize a little bit. Most of the stuff will stay the same. Carrying capacity, I'm going to put as unlimited. And I think that... yeah, we're going to do faster building and crafting. I don't see any reason why we need to keep beating on the same thing, and crafting without the fast crafting is extremely slow, so I don't want that to impede us. I think that is everything that we were going to change. I don't know what events even does. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start this. And I already know where I want to start my village at. It's right outside of the main town. I forget what the main town's called. But there's actually two spots. I'm gonna look and see if they're connected enough that I can build on one. And we'll just stick with that one. Accept. Let me fix one thing real quick and then we'll be ready to go. Alright, so anybody who has not played the game, basically you're living in medieval times. This is the multiplayer version, or multiplayer map that just started. The original one, you actually went through a storyline. Well, kind of similar to this one. I think it was your uncle had was able to, I'm not going to read all this stuff. But he had a homestead or whatever, and then he died. You were trying to escape the war, or just finish with the war, or something like that. And so you went to go find him to find out he was dead. Got permission to build, and started building a settlement. In this one, similar, you're part of a caravan that was supposed to build a new settlement. You're the only one who survived, and then we're going to go through, do these exercises to get a little bit of experience and a little bit of Dynasty rep. Then we'll go talk to the Castilian, and they will give us permission to build, and we'll start building a village, slowly recruit people, get things automated. Hello, new guy. Thank you, sir. So, gather resources. I'm just basically going to skip over most of these tool tips. If I'd have thought about it, I would have shut them off. I don't know if I can shut them off now. I did shut off camera shake and head bobbing because they're annoying. It doesn't look like I can shut off the tooltips. Alright. One thing you can do in this game, if you're sneaky enough and you can steal from the different villages and different people, you will, if you get caught, you will lose Dynasty reps. It'll slow you down in the long run. Well, in the short run, in the long run, it's not horrible. If you pay attention to what you're doing, you can usually get away with it. There's a couple houses that I will probably go into and steal stuff from, just to get a loot the chest near the sick house. Just to get a little bit of a head start money-wise. Alright, so this chest we can actually loot without getting in trouble. I think this is it. Is it a different one? I didn't see one over here. Let's make our knife. There should be a lot more in that chest. Normally. Yeah, normally there's all kinds of equipment and everything else. Oh, you know what? I think it's after I get done with this little quest line here. Supposed to take something out of here? Is that what the problem is? Grab some torch. Loot the chest. I did loot the chest. Take everything? Yeah, I take everything. Alright, yep. Light the campfire, roast the chicken. Oh, I'm in the cauldron. I'll go ahead and cook all of those up. Craft a wooden spear. We're actually going to go ahead and craft 3 because we're going to start hunting as soon as we get out here to get some money. Simple bags and roasted meat are awesome for making money early game. .9 out of 0.01 or 0.1. Alright, so let's talk to him. I think once we talk to him, that chest will actually be a lot more full, but I'm not positive. I know last time I played there was a lot. Oh yeah, apparently it doesn't give you as much anymore. Last time I played, it had all kinds of stuff on there. Copper tools and see over here. Now we're gonna go talk to the Castilian and he'll give us permission to do build the, well, basically he tells us we have to build the settlement, but This house is actually one of the ones we're gonna rob. Alright, so stay vigilant. I don't know how to get rid of that quest. It seems to be up there all the time. Alright, so as long as the Castellan's wife isn't in here, we'll be able to make a decent amount of money here. Because he's got 500 coins in here, but he's also got some stuff that sells for a ton of money in here. So we're going to take all of that, and we'll have to go to another village to sell it. But that'll give us a good jump start on... Oh, here we go. And that gives us a good jump start on money, so we can buy what we need to buy. I don't think we have no other quests other than that stay vigilant, which, like I said, I don't know even how to get rid of that. See what we got here. Hunt boar, we're definitely going to take that one. Logs and sticks, we'll take that one. And oat grain, there's no way we're going to be able to... I mean, we could, but I don't think it's going to be feasible to do it. Now, there's a couple places I've seen people build that are actually pretty decent. Right over here, straight across the river. I've seen people build here. It's relatively flat. There's plenty of water, plenty of reeds, lots of wood. I am going to come down to here. Basically build, my main part is going to be right here, and then build my way up here with crops and stuff. A lot of my production, or not production, extraction things will go up here, and we'll see how well that works. So on the way there, we're going to collect a ton of sticks. And actually we're going to go across the river there and get the abandoned building there cleared out. There's some stuff in there we can use too. I'm going to go at least get a house down before we go to the other village and sell stuff. We might just run over there just so it saves us a little bit of money. There's actually a spot next to the other village that's decent. It's relatively flat. But I didn't like it as much. We've got about 100 sticks. We should be good on those for a while as I continue to pick them up. Alright, so you do have to watch out if you go into these abandoned, decrepit places, because that's where some of the... Ooh, 90 coins, nice. The bandits will take over some of these places. Like over by where we're going to build, there's one that usually has bandits in it at some point. Because they don't necessarily stay there all the time. Another 62. And that coverlet. Actually, the coverlet is good for giving to the women to try to get them to like you, so you can get married. Nice, another 150 coins. Stone spear. I don't know if I've ever used one of those. I always just do the wooden spear up until the point that I can make copper. Right. Looks like we've got everything out of this one. See if there's anything up here. Some more arrows. Oh, nice and nice. Oh, an almost broken bow. Some rye grain. Another 124 coins. So we definitely made a decent amount. Like, I mean, we're at almost 1,000 coins before we've had to really buy or sell anything. There's a few more, like I said, of these abandoned, broke down places. Most of them will have at least a little bit in them. To loot, and then like that one right there, right in front of us. We're actually going just below that ridge line is where we're going to start building, and then all of this will end up being farmland more than likely. But in that one up there, there are usually some bandits at some point or another. Now, unfortunately, eventually we're gonna lose out on all these animals here because they'll migrate away from here once we build the settlement. I am doing horrible at hunting. See where my other spear went. Did it break already? That's not good. See if we can get. If we get one good hit, nope, then they will bleed out. I haven't had to hunt in a while. We'll leave them alone for now. Back in front of that area where we just looted the empty place, there's a herd of deer that are pretty decently easy to kill because they just run in circles around the field there. I'm gonna get a bunch of these because we're gonna need them for the house. And there should be a little camp over, yep, right here. Well, not necessarily a camp, but now, some of these tools, like the bronze pickaxe, well, we stole this one, but the stuff that we find, we can use it or we can sell it to make the money. I usually try to use it until it's just about broken, then I sell it. You don't make as much that way, but you're able to get more material. So one of the reasons though that I like this place, or this area, it's very flat over in this area here. And then you have the bridge, well, the view of the waterfall. You got water close by. The reeds, I don't think they grow back. But you got the river here that looks nice. You got reeds to start out with. There's a cave here, so every season you can go under and clear this out. You got tin, salt, and copper, so you can once you have the ability, you can make a bunch of tools out of that to sell. Tools sell really, really well. Over here is relatively flat. So usually what I do is one side is like resource storage, and food storage, kitchen, things like that. And then this side I usually do houses across the front here as far down as I can, and behind it I'll do things like the barn, resource storage, anything like that. I forgot about this place. Knife. I wonder if I can take this down. I don't think I can. Did I steal a hammer or no? I did. Alright. Yeah, I can't pull this down. I don't remember this being in my last playthrough in this area, but I could be wrong. I'm going to collect mushrooms for two reasons. Number one, they'll give us a little bit of food. Until we're able to start hunting and getting a good amount of meat. But also because at the end of the season, we can drop them right before we go to sleep for the end of the season. And when we get up, they'll be rot and we can make fertilizer out of them. So first thing we're going to do, where is that axe, is we're going to clear out a few of these trees. Now the way it works in the game, if you cut down the tree and you leave the stump, then after 2 years that tree will grow back. If you pull the trunk or the stump up, it will not grow back. That tree's gone forever. Most of the trees in this area I'm gonna pull the stump up just because we want to put houses there. Doesn't make sense to have a house in the middle, or a tree in the middle where the house is gonna be. So right now we can only do the small. We're nowhere near anything else. We will upgrade eventually to the larger houses. I don't know if I can put anything without pulling these stumps. I hate pulling maple stumps because they give you the most amount of logs, but we kind of had to in order to see. It's not too bad. The only problem is it's not going to be very straight. How about if we put it this way? we can put another house. Is there a stump over there or something? Obstacles blocked. Is it the sticks? Alright, so we're gonna try to place this house in a little bit of a better way to where it's gonna have kind of like a shared front yard to this other one. There we go. Alright, and this is where the quick fast building comes in handy. If I had the stones, I would just make this out of stone right away. If you don't have fast building on, you'll sit here and you'll have to hit one for each of these. So each time you hit it, you put one log in, you put one stick in, and it just takes forever. And to me, it's not a feature of the game that I like, so I just always put the fast building on. Same thing with the fast crafting. I understand the point of the of the crafting being the way it is. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. I just don't like sitting there forever building the same thing. So I always put it on there so we can go in, craft everything at once, and be done with it. Once it becomes more automated with the villagers, it really doesn't matter because they're doing the work for you. Now be careful if you're cutting down trees. Well, it didn't even move and it still hit me. If the tree falls on you, you will get hurt. It can kill you. Get some chicory because that will help us reduce the feeling of hunger. Let's finish the house. Assign ourselves. Oh, I didn't finish. Alright, this is our house. We'll go to sleep through the night. Each one of the houses comes with a 50 kilogram storage. We're going to be building a resource storage. Actually, we can try to get that. 50. So we're going to extraction. We can do the well. Put the well out front here. What I plan on doing is I'll have probably 3 or 4 more houses coming down this way, and then one more facing kind of almost like a horseshoe in this area. And then we'll put in the front here, we'll put a campfire, some seating. We'll have the well here, across the way there we'll put the kitchen, the storage. I don't know if I'm going to put it over there or if I can fit it back here, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to fit it back here. So it'll probably go across the way there. If I put these all up along here, just on the front, the resource storage would fit back there, but I don't want to do that. I think it doesn't look as good. Let's go ahead and, we're not going to build it, but we can put that up. I don't think that'll look bad. It's not perfect, but it's actually, you know what? It's just going to be stone to do that, or take that down. Let's try to get it just a little bit more aligned. Got to put it back on build. Let's see. I don't have any stone. It shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so we need 4 logs for this. Go ahead and cut this one down, and then we'll run over probably later on in this specific day and sell off. So I need 4, because I might get just 4 altogether. 4 logs. Sell off all that stuff we stole, get a little bit more money. And I want to, before the end of the season, we're going to get some farming going on across the river there. I want to get as much flax as we can in the ground. The flax is what you use to make the linen thread, and the linen thread then you can turn into linen fabric. But it's a quick and easy way of making money. Once you can start making that good, you can do or switch from the simple bags over to the full-size bag. And I believe it's twice as much profit, but I don't remember for sure. We can drink straight from here. We can also get buckets, and if we make water skins, we can do water skins. Usually I just do buckets, because you need buckets for cooking and stuff in the later game anyway. Let's see. Oh, there's some points to spend. Alright. So survival. We're going to get a point into survival. Next point we'll put into survival sense. It'll help us finding herbs and stuff. And then we'll just max out the knowledge, and then we'll always we'll get a ton of experience out of that. Alright, there's our resource storage we can build. I always try to make sure we have that in the food storage up before we get to, or before we recruit our first villager. That way we just throw everything in there. Perspective, or respective buildings, and they can go get their own then. So let's make a couple more. Wait, hold on. We have a bow, don't we? No, it's only on 9%. It's not going to last very long. So we're going to make. Yeah, we'll go 4 more. Give us 7 spears. I know there are a couple bears straight across there. There's a couple wolves over there. There we go. And we didn't lose the spear. Now she should be steadily bleeding out, but it doesn't look like she is. Maybe because it's just bouncing off of her. Stamina is definitely an issue when it comes to hunting. There we go. That one, yep, that one's stuck in one of them, so that one will start to bleed out. I think I might have got another glancing blow. Definitely hit the other buck. Definitely making. I'm getting hits. Oh, there's 2 of them on him. He should go down with 1 more hit. There we go. Now we'll get these spears back when we skin him. And then we'll just keep going after the rest of them. Yeah, I don't remember these villages or these little camps being here the last time I played, so they might have been added since I played last into this location. Oh, way too high. Definitely getting glancing blows in. But as you can see with that last kill, it's a lot better to get the stick into them. Spears. Let's see if we can find any ones we've been missing with. Alright, so with this stuff that we get from the kills. We can make simple bags out of the leather. They sell for a decent amount. Once we have a campfire, campfire in the house.
It seems I forgot about food. Again.
Let's see. We got some apples we can eat. We got a point in production. I usually just put the first couple points in all of them into the knowledge because you get more experience per thing you do at that point. And so yeah, we can make 15 roasted meat. That sells for a decent amount too. I mean, obviously we can save some for eating. The apples didn't really do a whole lot for us. Roasted meat. Alright, so when it comes to right down here in the bottom left by our food, you see that other little meter building up. That is our stench meter. As you do more work, it goes up. If you get deep water, you can wash off. The water around here is not deep enough. Come on. Yeah, so you can't wash off there. You can build a wash basin, and we'll do that eventually. We don't have, I don't think we have any planks yet. Make a couple more spears. Once we get a workshop too, we can make the stone tools. I'm gonna guess we can make the stone spears at that point as well. Like I said, I've never really used the stone spears at all. But I'm gonna assume they do a little bit more damage than the wooden spears. Maybe they'll stick in the animals a little bit better. There we go. More fishing spears? It's an awful lot of fishing spears we got. Oh, and perch. Yeah, these definitely weren't here before. I'm still playing in my single player game, where I have built up in this, well, I was in this area. I moved up north. But I will come back down here just to check and see. Oh, there's if those little camps are there. I don't remember seeing them before though. Trying to lead them. Going too far. All these glancing blows, you'd think I'd have gotten one of them down at least. thought he was going to run. So basically just go in the same little circle. So I think I'm going to be done with hunting for now. We have 15 more meat. We got 6 leather. So we'll make 6 more bags. Sell those up. We get a good sized field over here, because the more flax we get, oh, come on, more flax we get planted, the better we'll be during next season. First off, let's see how far we are from food storage. We're going to do farming for that. Alright, so resource storage, we'll put that over here. I think I got to pull the trunks first, out of the stumps. We definitely don't have enough, materials to build this yet. At the end of this season, I'm hoping to get our first person either end of spring or beginning of, well, before the fall. I want to get someone, and they'll basically just be collecting wood for us, and then we'll get someone to do our hunting for us, because as we've seen, I'm horrible with that. I really wish you could get rid of these. Alright, so if we could run over here, but it's actually quicker to run over here. They have everything we need over there as well. There's also some boar over in that area, so we get that first quest done that we picked up to kill 2 boar. It'll give us 50 rep and 119 coins. And we need to get 7 logs, and we can turn this one in as well. The side quest that you get from the board over there at the end of the season, they get failed automatically. I already checked this one. So we want to make sure we get these in before the end of the season, which is 3 days. We're already on day 2. Probably close to halfway through. No, more than halfway through. Hopefully we make it over there before they close up shop for the night. If we don't, then we'll try to find a bed over there to sleep in. But they did change. It used to be you could sleep in any empty bed past the night. Now you have to sleep in one of your empty beds. So it's a little bit more difficult to sleep through the night. We want to keep an eye out. They're there can be wolves and boar all through these woods. Boar wouldn't be too bad because we need to have any logs. We need to kill a bunch of those anyway. Well, 2 of those anyway. Go ahead and make 2 more spears real quick, just in case we come across some animals. I know there's, I forget what they're called in the game, but bison over this way somewhere. It's a camp. Might be able to find some good stuff in here. Oh, nice logs. That's awesome stuff. More coins, more salted meat, wheat bread. Firewood and beer. I don't know if there's any real benefit to drinking in the game. Oh, another bronze axe. I don't really ever drink the wine and stuff. I just usually sell it to make a little bit more money. That's the town we're going to. If you go over there, there's a bunch of boar. There's like 3 or 4 of them up in that area. There's also another ruin, or whatever you want to call it, over in that area as well. Is that a boar? No, it's a rock. We will go over there and get our 2 boar kills today, or before the season's over, depending on how quickly we get over here and sell this stuff. If you see that little, up on the compass, that little green signpost, it's actually, there's a guy standing there that'll take you to the different towns. This is where you come to recruit people. If you use
I have a feeling
the
we're not in the valley anymore.
survival sense, you can see she's actually got some really good stats. You can see their stats. He's not bad either on farming, diplomacy, hunting. So if we can get ourselves ready for having a villager, we might be able to get one of them. We could technically steal all these if we wanted to and sell them over in, what is it, the town? Estovia. But it's hard to steal without getting caught out in the open like that. Now, if you come into these houses, look around, nobody's in here, you can steal different stuff. Now, when it says, like here, it says 120, you're going to make about half of that back. So you're only going to get like 60. I try not to steal too much after that first go around, where I steal a bunch
How
of
do you do?
stuff.
Can I
in the
interest
first
you
village,
in some of my wares?
and I come over here and sell it. And I mostly do that just because it gives us a little bit of a advantage to start out the game. The coverlet I won't sell because you can give that as a gift. Jewelry box, apparently you can give that as well, but it's going to give us 250 bucks. Oh, she doesn't have enough money. Alright, so let's see. We want fertilizer. We're going to get, can I buy 100? And black seed. I get the same amount as fertilizer. And so the last couple things I have. I don't really need those, so we're going to go ahead and sell them. Potion of strength, I know I don't need. Simple bags. So for 1 leather a piece, we're going to get about 3.5. Oh no, it does say it sells for 7. So yeah, for 2 kills, we got 84 gold, or silver, whatever you want to call it. And we can get another 64 for the meat. I'm going to save the meat for... Oh, I have 15 more I can cook. I'm going to go ahead and sell that too. So we're at 2,000. Sell those two. So we're at almost 2,100. Which is awesome. This is where you get your goats. And I believe ducks are right across the way, or no, sheep. Yeah, sheep. You can use sheep to get wool. Goats you can use to get milk. There's what else is in the game? There's cows that are buckets of milk. You can get chickens that will give you the eggs. You can get pigs. Pigs will give you manure. If you kill them, they'll give you meat. I think you can kill all of your animals and get meat. But yeah, there's chickens, pigs, geese, donkeys, horses, sheep, and goats. The donkeys are good for, you can ride them as well as use them as a pack mule. They also give you manure. Pigs only give you manure and eat a lot. Chickens give you eggs, they don't give you manure. The manure is important because if you get enough manure and rot to make your fertilizer for the next season, you don't have to buy it. So that's one less expense, and then makes you more profitable when you go to sell your crops, because you didn't pay anything to fertilize them. And once you start getting your crops in the ground, and once you reap them, you'll get seeds as well, so you can continually get more profitable. Yeah, this is another area that a lot of people like to build in. It's not horrible. I mean, it's got decent ground, but it's not completely flat like where we're at. I apologize for the dog barking in the background. He barks if the wind blows. Normally there's a bunch of pigs up here. In this general area, and I'm not seeing any of them. A wolf somewhere. I really don't want to deal with a wolf at night. They look faster than well, we got him. He should give us some leather as well. It's not as good as the deer, but He gives us spur, not leather. Right. Well, that unlocked the hunting lodge, so that's kind of cool. There's a couple deer. Not seeing. Oh, there's the remnant. Not seeing the pigs. I think they're. I know for a fact there's usually a couple of them over there. Yeah, there's one there. Try to only get one at a time. Makes life a little easier. No, there's more. Usually more pigs over here. My luck, I'm gonna aggro 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, there's one there. Nice. I seem to have lost one of my spears. Must have broken. Alright, so that should clear. Yeah, so we can turn that one in. Need 2 more logs, so let's go ahead and chop down a tree. Actually, while we're over here, this is an area that we're not going to really be in. So we will chop down a decent amount of these spruce. The spruce give you 3 logs, maple give you 4, and the birch only give you 2. So unless I need to, I usually try not to do the birch because you're doing the same amount of work. It's not like you only hit it twice and you got a tree done. You're still hitting it the same amount of time. You're doing the same amount of damage to your axe. And you're getting half as much as the maple gives you. And I will leave all the stumps over here, so that way they grow back over time. We can come back and get a bunch more at another time. We also get a decent amount of sticks and feathers for doing this. There's no real benefit to sleeping through the night, except for passing with darkness. So I'm just going to keep a torch out. We'll have to go get some more reeds or more straw probably to keep up on torches, but we'll just keep torches out so that you can see what's going on, and I'll just collect a bunch of wood. We'll turn this into firewood as well. So this is a maple to my left. Yeah, so you'll see on this one we'll get 4 logs, whereas the spruce will only get 3. And then you've seen me cut down a couple of the birch, and it gives you 1. So 1, 2, 3. Where's the other one? Should be 1 more log up here. No, that was 4. So with it being the same amount of work, that's why I go for the spruce and the maple. think I found a copper one too, didn't I? Or was that just, no. Oh yeah, bronze. There we go. We're not going to be able to make bronze or copper for a little while. We got to get the smithy first, and then we'll have to get into the mine there by the house and get as much stuff as we can. Actually, that'll be tomorrow, because usually the last day of the season is when I go into the mine and I'll clear it out as much as we possibly can, because then it'll restock. As soon as the new season starts, and we can go back in if we need to. That'll be another great way of making money. Let's see how close we are to smithy. So we need 50 points and we're at 9.5. Some of that, we'll get a decent amount of points out of that from turning some of these logs into firewood, because we're definitely going to need a lot of those. We got 47 right now. And this is why I do unlimited carry capacities, so we can do stuff like this and not be hindered by only being able to carry 2 or 3 logs, or I don't know what the actual level is. It's been a while since I played without the unlimited. I remember when I first started playing, this game. I was watching, I think the first one I watched, or I saw the first channel I saw this on was Cage 848. And it looked awesome, so I bought it within the first couple of days of release. And the best way to make money at that point was to make and sell like stone knives, because it didn't take much of anything to craft them, and you got a good amount from them. Now they've made it to where stone knives aren't all that great anymore to sell. Let's go wash up a little bit, breaking or clear cut the rest of the way down here. So now it's roasted meat is awesome for making money. The simple bags, like I said, once we get the sewing, I got 2 of those. Nice. Once we get sewing hut up, we can start then making regular bags, and that's with linen and leather. I think it's linen, thread, and leather, or maybe it's just linen and leather. I don't remember, but and by the time we have that, we should have a smithy, I think, before we get before we're able to do that. And copper knives, I believe it is the best. You can make the most for the least amount of time and resource. But I think it's stick and copper, whereas you can make a ton off of the copper axes as well, but that takes a log. And copper bar, and the logs are much harder to come by. Am I going the right way? So when you add your time into the equation, it's much cheaper, or much cheaper for you to mass produce the knives than it is to mass produce the axes. So will be the last trees we cut down for right now. Gave us 87 logs, so we're doing good on logs. Another point in survival. Grab a bunch of these because we're going to be making houses for our new villagers. I don't think we're going to get another villager or a villager until next season. Hopefully we can get ones that are decent skills like those two that we saw over there. And then usually what I do when it comes to the villagers, because I don't want them creating families until after I've found a wife myself. So what I do is, oh, where'd you go? There we go. Oh, shoot. Thought I had another weapon somewhere. Oh, there's two more. Wow.
I did something.
I need that. Make a few more of these. And we still have a couple potions with health potions. We'll take a potion real quick. I think we still have health potions. Yeah. So let's go see if we can kill these guys real quick.
I can't recall the taste of food.
Oh, we're starving. Took a little bit more damage that time, but oh shoot! No! Yeah, these things couldn't use me. Dang it! Well, I guess that shows, or you can show, or we can show the death. Death means absolutely nothing. The only thing we lost by dying is, and I'm gonna mark it over here. We were right about here, so we can go back and get those dead bodies. Or not dead bodies, but the dead wolves. The only thing we lose is whatever spears are laying there. So I'm not overly worried about that. We don't lose like XP, anything like that. It's just a matter of the stuff that we had laying on the ground there. Like if we had set something down or dropped something, then it would be an issue, but there's not a whole lot of... Go inside and get this one. Yes, I don't think that looks bad. I think it would look a little bit better if this one was able to turn just a touch, but it's not too horrible. Let's go ahead and get this up too, if we can, because this one will allow us, we'll have to put food into their thing until we can get the food storage, but this one will allow us to actually just put firewood in here and they will come get it themselves. Maybe get some more straw. It's a decent amount for your 3 spots. So we'll grab like 30. Like I said earlier, I don't think this stuff respawns. So we have to watch once we get a couple houses up, it won't matter. And then once we get the, I guess the excavation shed. So this is actually up and running now, so we can start throwing some of this stuff in here. Right now I think basically everything is goes into resource storage. I think we can make the food. Yeah, we haven't done any farming yet. So let's go start some farming. Go over to the other side. And we're going to put a 10 by 10 farm in. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 6. Alright, so we need to clear out those 2 trees. We'll have to take the stumps up as well, I believe. Where's the other one? I was going to come up too, but we didn't necessarily need it to. We'll put the barn right in here. Once we get to that point, we'll have to leave a little bit of space back there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so that's a 10 by 10, I believe. Let's double check. You can look in management. If you go under here, it'll tell you. Oh, it doesn't tell me because I don't have anything planted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so 10 by 11. So we're going to, just because I don't want it to be uneven like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so once we're going to need a few of these. We'll start out with 3. Once we can get the food storage down, then we will. Wait, what day is it? Day 3. So we still have to go and turn these quests in. But once we can get the food storage down, we will look at how much food we have, or how much food we can get, and how much firewood we can get. Maybe we'll get our first villager. I believe we're able to put in, yeah, we can do the wood shed, so we can get all the, wood's not going to be a problem. We should be able to get plenty of wood. So we'll just need to worry about getting food. We can put a hunting lodge down so that we can make our own bows and arrows. We are looking thirsty and hungry, so let's go ahead and get some water, some food. We get a point in survival, and then we'll go back into the survival knowledge. Extraction, we're just going to go and pump points into here. Yeah, for the first, at least the first year, probably closer to 2, we'll be doing most of our farming on our own. This will be 100 plots. I'm going to try to keep most of the fields at 100. I might end up pulling this one up and start going 150. I don't know. But what I'm going to do is, I know, what is it, flax and rye, I believe, are opposite. So flax, you plant it in the spring and you harvest it in the fall, I believe. And then rye is planted in the fall, harvested in the spring. So what I plan on doing is I'll have a field that I alternate between those. So once I get the flax up, I'll get it ready and plant my rye, and vice versa. I'm gonna try to put a field in just for cabbage. And cabbage, I really don't. I mean, I use it for pottage. But once you get a decent amount of pottage made, you don't need a 100 or 150 plot field of it. So what I'll do is I'll start splitting that one between onions and cabbage and things. But cabbage is nice because it's easy to make, or easy to farm, and you can throw that into your we're just going to do one because we only have these 4 spots. You can throw it into your composters and get a ton of rot. And that rot, then, as I said before, you turn into fertilizer, and then you don't have to build, or you don't have to buy fertilizer anymore. Why is this not working? There we go. Which, if you don't have to buy fertilizer, it makes life a whole lot easier. Oh, I can't put a barn in. So we're going to put a barn. We want it to line up with the field. We don't want to be too far away from the field. And then we're not necessarily going to put these in just yet, but we're going to get close. We're going to at least lay them out. And then we're going to put the farm shed on this side because we have this field here, then we're going to have another field here, possibly a third field up here, and then we'll just start working our way that way. Farming is the way to go to get money, farming and cooking, because you get more seeds back than what you spend. So like I'm going to be putting, actually I need to make some more. I have skill point to use. I'm going to be putting in, I thought I had leather. Putting in a bunch of flax here. I bought 100 seeds, and I will probably, when I'm done, have at least double that. I don't remember exactly how much it is. that you get back, but I know it's at least double. Did I not get all of these? Oh, this isn't, okay, yeah, that's my, I was thinking that was a farm. Alright, so we are going to go turn in these quests before it gets too late and get our Dynasty rep. Where are we at Dynasty rep wise now? We're at 200, so we can actually get another person. We might be able to get 2, but I don't want to get 2 right now. It's going to cost, we need another house to do that. And right now our demand is 0 on everything. Once we get the extra person, our demand will go up. Where did all my logs go? Oh, I got that storage. I didn't realize it went through that many logs to get that storage. So we're going to probably go somewhere and cut down a bunch of trees again as well. But yeah, let's go get some Dynasty rep. I think it should give us another 100, which will put us at 300, which means we can get 3 people. Yeah, this area right here is pretty good for hunting because they just go in a big circle. They go up through there, come back down here, cross the river, basically to where they're at now. Turned at the last second. That's some bullshit. Call that damn deer Neo in the Matrix. Definitely need some more practice. Let's see if I can do a little bit better. What kind of arrows do I have? Poison iron arrows, poison. I don't think the poison destroys the meat to where I can't eat it, so let's see if I can't get a couple with the poison arrow. I completely missed him. Definitely hit one there. Oh, nice. A bit more money. Hops. I've never grown hops. The berries, we will buy, or we will get as many of those as we can next season. You have an arrow in you. Really? And just stop and turn around mid-step. Sometimes you can get lucky and they'll get stuck, yeah, right there. You just grabbed your... Oh, he didn't get stuck, or she didn't get stuck for too long, did she? So I got 3 of them dying at the moment. 2 of them with a poison arrow and 1 with a spear in his chest. The good thing is, once they're bleeding like that, you're supposed to be able to, yeah, once you get close enough, you can see that they're taking damage from your weapon. Oh, I did hit one of them. See if I can put you out of your misery. There we go. I really just want the meat's going to be nice because we can feed our villager when we get her. Oh yeah, nice. But the leather we need for the... I broke my knife. We need the leather to make the simple bags so that we can do our farming. Don't see the other one. I know there was another one taking damage. Completely missed her. How did I just miss completely? 3 horrible misses there. I have 2 wooden spears up here. Around here. Let's see it. Alright, so this plant here, the broadleaf plantain, I usually try to collect a bunch of these as well. I didn't mention it earlier, but instead of using potions to get my health back, I can eat those and it's 5 health per plantain. What the heck was that? Oh, nice. Down to 1 spear though. That is not nice. And my spears are gone. So we are going to just skip. Oh nice, the herbalist hut. Herbalist hut is awesome for one main reason. You can put people, or you can put someone in there, and during the springtime they can collect the morel mushrooms. Summertime they can collect berries, and then in the fall they can collect a different kind of mushroom. I forget which one it is. And all of those product at the end of the season, throw it either in your compost bin or pick it out of your thing and throw it on the ground, and they will turn into rot. And again, that's how you make your fertilizer. I'm going to be trying to recruit, so I got to make sure I smell good, or at least don't smell horrible. So let's find this guy and turn in these quests. Is that him? Yes.
How can I help you? So long. How can I help you?
Reputation.
Goodbye.
Who am I turning the next one into? Thought they were all to him, but apparently not. Let's see if we can steal anything. We will steal both of those because they're both useful and I don't need to sell them to get anything back from them. Firewood, another one. Actually, the linen thread would be nice because I can make a bow. Hey! Thanks for tail. take. Firewood we'll take.
Kings would look
Very
like.
soon we won't be stealing anything. It's just not worth it anymore, but I don't know who I'm supposed to be handing this into. I didn't realize there was people all the way out here. I remember too when I first started playing, you could come out with your own sickle or scythe, and you could steal their
How can I help you?
crops, and I believe they've taken that out. Okay, I don't know what this is. Stone parchment shears. That's not what I was trying to turn in, I don't think. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to. Oh, I don't have the logs because I made. That's right. I made the spear, so I don't have the logs to turn in. So let's go cut down a couple more logs. So we can turn this quest in because it's getting dark and he's gonna go to sleep soon. Now, one thing about this town, Custobia, I think it was, there is a spot where we can sleep there to where we don't have to go all the way home to sleep. Which might end up being what we do. We might do that and then look at the villagers, or potential villagers after that. I want to see what they look like, skill-wise. There's none that I see that's really good skills, and we just won't worry about it. It's where we need to come and get a bunch of straw too. All that straw. Is that me?
I can't say a bad word.
How are you? Have a good day.
Yep, that's 100 total. And right up here is where our people are going to be that we can recruit. I don't have a job for them yet because I haven't built the woodshed, but we're looking for someone who's good in extraction. He's a 1.
I'm an
She's a
experienced
2, she's
traveler,
a
but a
1,
shy
2.
one. I
Oh,
only
she's a
travel when
3
nobody's
on
watching.
extraction. So let's see.
Hello there.
Small talk. Tell me something about your skills. Okay, so she likes farming. Without crops, there's no food. So as much as I would
Solo.
love to take her and put her on extraction,
Maybe I'll start. I've been
she's
sober
not going
since
to be
last
happy
autumn.
in extraction. So
There is
best
something
extractor is going to be
hypnotizing
either
about
him
this
or
fire.
her.
Oh, it's you
You
again.
look like a ghost.
Tell me about your skills. He wants to be a cook.
See you around.
Travels are all very well, but how
about
can I
you?
help you?
Small talk. Tell me about your skills. Okay, so we are gonna recruit her.
You know, I'm something of a village head myself.
What was her name? I don't know why it matters because she's the only one in our
Sometimes
town.
I get a feeling that the
So
locals
let's get
frown
you into here. If she's still here tomorrow,
How can I help you? Have a nice day.
then I'm definitely gonna get her.
Travelers of this
Farming is
realm
Hello.
free
drawn
as
to the
well.
bonfires like
We're
moths,
also gonna.
myself included.
She's 29.
So long.
She doesn't want someone my age, alright.
How is life treating you? See you
We'll
soon.
try romancing the one we just invited. Because I don't want to get another. I want to start making families until I have one. Oh, actually, we don't even have to worry about going home because it's the end of the season, so we'll automatically go wake up in our bed. We can go across. No, these are all bridge. Oh shoot! I don't have any of my crops in yet. Yeah, no, we gotta go home. It's gonna be problematic. There's no way I'm gonna get all these crops in time. What time is it? Yeah, I've got like 3 hours in-game hours to get all these crops in. Definitely gonna be problematic. Can't pass up on free logs. I'll have to come back and look for the rest. I said I definitely gotta get home. I don't know how I forgot all about that. Let's make sure we're going the right direction. I am definitely an idiot for this one. Don't think I'm gonna really get any crops in the ground. Do I have? Yeah, I have a bag. Let's get across the river because there's wolves over here. Alright, definitely gonna have to get some water and food into the resource storage or into her house in her that 50 kilogram chest so that she'll be a little bit happier. I'm not worried about that until I get some crops in the ground. Do we have a torch? No. I'm gonna make 2 of them. Oh, I can't use the torch and the bag at the same time. Bag's more important, so I apologize about the darkness. Not a whole lot I can do at the moment because I'm an idiot and forgot to plant my crops. going to try to get at least part of this planted. Definitely not going to be able to get all of it. It's just not going to be possible. It's a 10 by 10, so if I get half of it, then we can have a decent amount of flax, and then next season we'll go get cabbage seeds, and we'll just do the cabbage into rot for the next season, I guess. I'm not even going to get half of this, I guarantee it. I still got to hoe all this back up. And then plant the seeds. This is where the unlimited stamina would be very useful. About 1 in-game hour. Get at least a little bit in. Just do one row at a time. If we get this 50 in, it's gonna be a miracle. I'll be extremely happy, but luckily the seeding doesn't take any stamina. Or very little stamina. So let's see how much I got planted. Well, I got 30 out of the 50 that I wanted planted. Let's cook some food. There we have. Oh, we can give her some of that dry meat too. Oh, we got 115. So yeah, we got plenty to cook up. And I can do salted meat. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and cook up all of this. The whole needing to cool down thing, that's ridiculous. I'm wearing the flimsiest clothes ever. So let's go over to her house, drop off some roasted meat, and there's our firewood. A couple pieces of meat. Let's go ahead and make woodshed. Actually, before I do that,
I should take some clothes off.
Oh, no, I have the stone spear. I guess I can use that. I have one poison arrow left. That's it. Usually, a decent amount of the time, there is bandits in here. But I want to put my extraction sheds up here, so I don't have to. See. Oh, he's gonna kill me. They got me. Dang it. Oh, one of them got me. The other one stood back and watched. I have broadleaf, so let's eat those. Get my health up a little bit. Go up and extract revenge. See if they're still outside. Nope, they went back in. That was easy. Alright, now we got a ton of arrows, a couple, oh nice, $100. A couple bows. None of them are really good, so I got $177 out of them. Got a decent amount of arrows. We can skin these guys and get some leather. That's leather beside me. I believe those are copper spears in the looks of them. Bronze. Even better. We got some more arrows in here. My next extraction will be the hunting lodge. So having arrows won't be a problem. I can make my own bows at that point too. A couple hundred coins from all that. This looks like it used to be a hunting lodge.
I'm roasting out here.
Because that looks like a drying rack. Alright, so let's get a wood hut up. Now we don't need to put it up here. I put it up here mostly for room or for space. Because it's gonna be tight spaces down. I don't have any stone on me really. It's gonna be tight down there. So if you put your extraction up and away from your main base a little bit, it makes it a little bit easier. Now the people have to walk a little bit further obviously to get to work. But besides the farmer, they don't have to do anything in real time. Like, they're technically still working as they walk, if I'm not mistaken, to and from work. So if you go up this path over there, up to there, there's a bunch of spruce trees, which is what we're gonna cut down for building the logger's hut. The nice thing about once we put them in there, they don't actually cut down trees, they just collect wood. I usually just have them collect logs and sticks, and then I'll turn the logs into firewood as
It's
needed.
unbearable.
Mostly because logs are more useful. There it is. In planks. I usually have them do planks too. Alright, so let's go here. Sign worker. Yes. I can only make one at the moment, but it'll get her started. I have 3 now. Cool.
I'm boiling.
Get some stone. You're gonna want to keep her equipped with axes. So. Logs or anything.
I'm roasting out here.
They're gonna make, yeah. You can't make the hat. There's a straw hat that you can make. I think it's in the sewing hut too, but it'll reduce the heat. Unfortunately, I think we're all just stuck here and
Damn, it's hot.
complain about the heat for a little while. We don't have to come up here and restock her. I don't think hers break down as quickly as ours does, but gives her 8. I don't think these guys will respawn. Make sure I got everything off of me. I don't think they respawn in here, but we'll keep an eye on it, because if they respawn and our people go up there, then our people will get attacked as well, and I really don't want that to happen. So let's get food storage in right beside here. Stones. Actually, let's go collect some stone. We'll cut down a tree if we have to, get a couple. And we're going to go into the mine and we'll get stone along with the copper and tin. I do have some in here, nice. Oh, there's some skill points too. extraction. We're just gonna go straight into here. And
I haven't been drinking enough today.
Let's see. We'll use the bronze pickaxe to start out with. Why the hell not? Let's see how close we are to. We got 4 more
I'm
points
parched.
to get the kitchen. About 30 points to get the smithy. That's when we can really start making money. I believe once we go in here it helps us with the heat too, but I'm not positive. Oh yeah. We are. Alright, so basically we can go through this every season and get all this. It's all random. It's not like copper's always going to be here, iron's always going to be there. Actually, iron, until we put an actual mine in, which you need like 6 or 5,000 points into extraction or production, one of the two. We're nowhere near that. We're not going to be anywhere near that anytime soon. There's a mine, it's like right about here on the map that Skokie people have built a mine in the mine building in there, so you can actually get iron early game. Other than that mine down there, you cannot pick up mine in any of these caves until you've put a mine down. I think you have to put one in every, or in any cave you want to get mine or iron ore out of. There's the cave here, obviously, that we're in. There is a cave right here. There's a cave right here. I believe this is a cave here too. Or there. Maybe that's the cave. And then there's a cave up here. Right in here. Right here is actually one of my favorite places to build. Possibly gonna head up that way once we get everything situated and we're making money and all that. It's just gonna depend on space. If I have enough space here, then I'll stay in this area for the entire game. But otherwise, I will. If I start running out of space, I'll go up there, because you can build huge farms and have room for your animals and your villagers and all that. So, but we'll see. This will also help us get our extraction up in order. I thought that one of these was extraction. Guess not. So we need to get this one to 50. The best way to do that is construction. Wait, hold on. Crafting items and cooking. So don't think we can. Oh yeah, we can do the kitchen. We don't have anything really to cook though. Once we get flour, which we can use oat, wheat, and rye, I believe, to make flour. Once we get flour, we can start making flatbread, and flatbread, you make a ton of money on flatbread. Basically, we'll sell out Pastovia. All of the NPCs there will be broke because we'll plant a full field of oat and then turn it all into, or wheat, I mean, and then turn it all into flour. But like I said, you can use wheat, oat, and rye to turn it into flour. And you can make two different kinds of, might be three. I know definitely two different kinds of the flatbread. You can do regular flatbread, or you can do flatbread with onion. I don't think the onion is really worth it unless you happen to have excess onion laying around for whatever reason. We should be able to make a few more of these, and we're going to need them because these break a whole lot quicker than the bronze ones. I guess I should have equipped it, huh? Oh, I did. Nice to pull it up. Yeah, this is
The more you work, the hungrier you
a little
get.
bit tedious, especially at the beginning, but definitely worth it. The salt that we get, we can make the salted meat, which obviously lasts longer. Makes you need to drink more, but I'm not overly. Oh shoot! You know what? I don't think we. Yeah, we didn't give her any assignments.
I feel famished.
We're gonna do 60%, 30%, and then 10% on sticks. Yeah, all this stone that we're getting, the rest of the houses that we build will probably be out of stone. Makes the residents happier, as well as reduces the wood consumption. We're not going to have too many new villagers right off the bat because
I need something.
the more you have, the harder it is to keep up with them. Oops. Go ahead and eat them. Didn't really do much. I don't think I have any. Oh, I do have roasted meat. Oh, I have a lot of roasted meat. I think my next building to go up is going to be the food storage. And we'll probably get the kitchen after that. Don't know if I don't think the barn and the farm shed will count against me for taxes. Let's see. It says 8 of 7. I have 2 houses, resource storage, the wood shed, the well. So yeah, they actually do count against me for my taxes. Because it's saying I have 8, and I know I don't have 8 down here in the village without those 2. Almost positive I don't. We'll put it that way. We'll go. Oh, we should be able to put. Can we? Let's check. Should be able to put down a. Yeah, workshop. So I like workshop would be the next one we build because we can do the buckets in the workshop. And once we build a bunch of buckets, we can put a bunch of water into. Well, for now, we'll throw them into the house like we did the meat until we get the food storage up. And that will depend on how quickly she gets us logs. The quicker she gets us logs. Oh, forgot I had torches. Oh yeah, the quicker we get logs, the quicker we can put up the food storage, and the quicker we can get the kitchen up and all that good fun stuff. Actually, let's see. Production. Workshop. Can we put it over here somewhere? Perfect. Need more logs. What did I put over? Oh, that's the food storage over there too.
I should take some clothes off.
Literally the instant I get out here, it's telling me to take clothes off. That's crazy. So I need more straw. Go ahead and take a drink. We're going to go ahead and help her out a little bit, and we're going to head up here and get some trees.
I'm roasting out here.
I don't think I can really take much off of him. Not letting me take anything off. Oh, there we go. See if that helps at all. I doubt it. Definitely shows the dirt on him a little bit more, but doesn't look like it's really helping his heat level. Couple more trees down. We'll go get the food storage set up and get the workshop set up. I think a workshop will actually be more important, even though we put the beaten on the log that doesn't need cut. We should have put the workshop down first because I can make the whatchamacallits over there. Buckets. Oh, we need planks, which she's already getting. It'll be alright.
The heat
15
is
logs.
unbearable.
Really? I've got every piece of clothing that I can taken off of him, and he's still complaining about the heat. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
I'm roasting out here.
Straw in it. Yeah, let's see what I need for this one. I think I just need straw and I'll be able to put this up. I wish that I had
I should take some clothes off.
a way to bathe. A way to make this stuff deeper. It's funny because you can just stand underneath the waterfall and it does nothing for you. It doesn't clean you off at all. Let's go get this wood workshop built. And we'll get this built. Let's go get more straw for sure. We might have enough logs.
I'm roasting out here.
No logs in here. Time. We're gonna go ahead and sleep past the next night or to the next day. Some horrible weather we got going on. We'll go help her out a little bit more with some wood. Early on, the wood is probably the most difficult to keep up on. Mostly because we're building so much. Once you get done building for a little bit, easy to keep up on. Nice, new logs. Maybe a good axe. Good enough. I feel like they're putting a lot more of these little abandoned camps in the game. I mean, it's kind of cool and all, but it's like it might be all those. Not good ones. Ooh, and some firewood. trees. Go down, finish up our building. And I think we might call it for tonight. It's been almost 2.5 hours, and I still need to go figure out what I'm doing for dinner. And my wife and the kids should be home soon, which means I need to spend some time with them as well. As I'm going to try to start streaming more often. I've said it before, but I want to try to get 5 more logs. I want to try to start getting some sort of schedule down to where I can, a couple times a week at least, at the very least, a couple times a week, do, or once a week, and then a couple times would be awesome, but at least once a week get on and stream for an hour or two. If I can, hopefully I can figure out a way to have a set day, but right now I don't have that ability. Water and hers. Where'd it go? So now she has 21. I can throw that firewood I just found in here too. So she has a little bit of everything she needs in here. So she should be. Why is she unhappy? Oh, she's increasing. She was at negative 32. Wow, that must have been from the water. I mean, technically it doesn't matter if they're negative until they hit negative 100. Once they hit a negative 100, they will leave. She is increasing, so that's good. She's a level 2 extraction. She actually said she liked working with her hands. So she should increase in skill for extraction and continue increasing as long as we keep food and water for her. Increasing her mood. We are dirty, so there's no point in trying to romance her right now. We gotta go get cleaned up first. So let's see if we can get some deep enough water to clean up real quick and go try to romance her so we can start getting other we can get some other villagers once we've romanced her. I mean, technically we can still get more. We'll just have to get females or males and leave them in separate houses. I don't want to put anyone else in a house with the females until, like I said, until I've gotten my wife figured out. Oh, that's a wolf. We do back away quick enough. I get 2 spears, so I don't think I'm going to be able to really do much hunting. Did I really just lose a spear? One hit, one throw and it's gone? Bunch of fishing spears. I know there's a bunch of fishing spears up at my base too. But we're just gonna sell most of them. And we have 2,600. We don't need the money at the moment, but we will soon enough. Okay, I seem to be a little bit better with bow than I was with the oh no, I don't want the iron ones. Only have a bunch of stone arrows down here. 43 of them. Let's put those in there. Maybe I'll split this in. And it's over here. I'm not going to go over and spook him. I'm just going to stand here and shoot him. I learned my lesson the last time I came over here and spooked him. Or spooked them, I guess. Wasn't really him. Nice. There we go. The bow's definitely a little bit easier to hunt with, in my personal opinion. I mean, it's a lot easier to lose arrows as well, but poison stone. I didn't know I still had any poison arrows. Oh, I did hit one now. So I got 2 more bleed now. Awesome. Yeah, I think I just got one more fall. Alright, let's head over here and see if they died yet. No, doesn't look like they're falling over. Alright. Getting a little bit of meat. And it's up to 45 leather and 91 meat, so that should help us feed everybody through the winter time. Well, only two of us, but feed everybody through the winter time. Isn't fit. Definitely need to get points in the study here. That'll help us out a decent amount. Go. 106 and 51, so we'll make a decent amount of money off of that. It is a little after noon, not that you can tell with the wonderful weather. And up. So we're almost to the simple house. That's kind of cool. Excavation, we'll be able to get clay and stuff to daub up the houses. Not really worried about all this. Fishing, I'm not worried about. Hen house would be nice. We'll get that next season when we get everything. And tomorrow, I don't want to make the same mistake I did last time. So tomorrow we will, relatively early on, go get the cabbage seeds. And get those planted. There we go, another level in hunting. Normally I would put points into here, but we need at least 1 point in study here. It'll help us aim better, and then we'll put points into hunting knowledge. The deer. The deer in this spot, unless you build in this area, I believe always come back. There we go. Two hits on him. 3 hits, nice. Yeah, this will, we're definitely going to be able to make some money off of all the leather and meat. Unfortunately, we just used all of our arrows. Which sucks, but we have money. We can buy some more if we need to until we get there. How close are we to the hunting lodge? Survival? Oh, we can get the hunting lodge. So yeah, we'll put up a hunting lodge probably next time I play. I'll put that up. And so that'll probably, more than likely it's going to be on Wednesdays that we'll be able to play. Yeah, we'll put the hunting lodge up, get some more arrows. We're going to need another bow. This one's about dead, and I think this is the last one we have. And, yeah. Thank you to anyone who watches. Hello, Ashley. Thank you to anyone who watches in the future. If you enjoyed it, want to support me, hit that like and or follow. Like I said, I will be attempting to once a week get on here and stream. Try to get some of the guys to play as well. It's more fun when you have more people, so
I'm parched.
we will see how that goes. But until next time, I will catch you guys later and have a good night.